I need to set up, and then I'm all set. So, what I was going to do today, on top of the regular reading, right, was I was going to teach you guys, oh, good Lord, one of my favorite meditations. I'm telling you that I am a mess. Okay. So, as always, like I always say, I hope you all are well. I hope your pets are well. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for hanging with me. Um, Now, about that meditation, you know what I'm saying? So, the meditation that I like to use is called Satanama. Um, Now, it goes, so starts Jupiter, Saturn, Sun, Mercury. Jupiter, Saturn, Sun, Mercury. Okay? Give me 2 seconds because I want to pull up the song because it has, like, there's a song that goes through it, huh? Okay. Where is Clary Bell? That's my girl. That's the only one whose voice I like. There it is. Okay. So, yes. So, Jupiter imparts knowledge and releases us from fear and limitations. Saturn, which is your middle finger. So, you touch this one to this one. This imparts purities and wisdom, right? And patience. I'm sorry. Patience, purity, wisdom. Sun finger imparts vitality. Oh, and I lost that. Yep. Vitality and vigor. Mercury, it aids in clear communication. So Jupiter, Saturn, Sun, Mercury. All right. I figured that this would be good for people because times are changing, seasons are changing, and everybody is hitting like this new massive shift. So, well, not everybody, but those of us who are here. So, I hope that you guys can hear over the mess that is going on outside. So, I'm having a service issue. Sorry. Hold on. We'll start as soon as this. I don't know what my problem is. Xfinity lied, child. Talking about I have service the size of a stadium. It must be a small ass stadium. Oy vey. Hold on. This is not working. Try it this way. I'll use my other phone. Okay. I got it. Show you how I did it. So sorry about that. But I'm also working on not apologizing. That's a trauma response. No more sorries. Only happy mistakes, like Bob Ross says. Okay? So you breathe, of course. You try to focus on the song and the energy that is around you. Now, like I said, Satanama. Okay? Remember to breathe. Don't worry about any problems that you're having during that time. It is normal to have thoughts that come through when you're meditating, but you don't worry about that. Whatever goes through, it's meant to happen. So you just kind of breathe and you go through with it, and then no matter what happens, you just keep going. Okay, I feel better. Much better. And I hope that those of you watching and do watch will too. It's one of the most peaceful ones that I know as far as meditation goes. I have a very hard time relaxing because I do now? What can I do? Like, what else do I need to do? What did I forget? Did I turn off the lights? Did I turn off the stove? Did I do this? Did I put the food away? I learned that meditation, I want to say almost 6 years ago. Yeah, almost 6 years ago. Um, I was going through some difficulties and I stumbled upon a meditation session that was going on outside of Worcester State University. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay. I used to do Tai Chi. And honestly, like living in this city has always had me like to a point where it's so hard to relax, hard to be in the moment, hard to keep your thoughts together. Um, so, again, I really do appreciate you all for coming and hanging with me. I appreciate you hanging with Stiletto Silver Tarot. I also am going to do some cards for you guys because why not? So, always cleanse your cards. Always. So, hold on a second. Excuse me. So, I'd like to open this by inviting in my archangels and the ascended masters and my ancestors that watch over me and make all of these things possible, that keep me clear, that allow me to receive these messages. So I ask that a clear white light of space be entered into this collective. We are focusing on, at the moment, what do we need to know? What does the collective need to know for their highest good? That sounds like a great idea. What does the collective need to know for its highest good? I'm telling y'all, it's funny. I don't know if it's the sun, so I'm a little calm at the moment, but like on the inside, I got a little Remy Ma in my head, and I'm just like, I got so much energy. What does the collective need to know? One more, please. What does the collective need to know? These are very beautiful already. So, I love this one. Lotus, move from darkness into the light like lotus. Now, if anybody knows me, I am a homebody, right? I love being in the house. Not like I said, I'm not an agoraphobic. I like my peace. And when you pay as much as you pay here for rent in Massachusetts, you're just getting your money's worth, child. I'm trying to tell you. But that's what we're doing today. None of my readings will be in the house. We will all be outside. We will spend time in the sun. I am so happy that we get this opportunity. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Comments really aren't necessary if you don't feel like talking, because it is a quiet day. It is a meditative day, and I also get that people are working. So, you kind of put stuff in the back. Now, the cards that I have for you. What does the collective need to know? Reawaken your sense of discovery and expedition. So, you may have something that you forgot about. Well, I'm not going to say you may. You have. Everybody has. I'm sure, like, if we all talk to our former selves, there's all something where we could be like, you see this? Atrocity. I talked to you about it. I don't know. I don't know. So a lot of you have come to a point where you're like, I mean, we all have had dreams and goals. Like, you think about your 6-year-old self, your 16-year-old self, your 21-year-old self. They're all different parts, right? You may have had like something that you wanted to do, be, pursue, or experience. Everybody always places emphasis on children. What about what you would like to experience? Because you only get one life. I mean, there are a lot of us who believe in reincarnation. I sure do. But while you are in this body, what are we doing with it? You know what I'm saying? It's more about, life is about more than punching a clock. Life is more than the acts of service that we do for other people. Life also has to be about experiences, enrichment, things that are good for your soul, things that make you happy, things that are good for your heart. I really found that like so lovely this is the last card. I'm going to go back to it, but it's just so beautiful because a lot of the times, we will think about, and especially if you are a person who's come to tarot or you're lost or, you're still just trying to find your way. The next card we have, direction. Clarify what you are seeking so the path becomes clearer. So, like I was saying before, with expedition, discovery, and direction, and your heart space. Um, a lot of the times, right, we move by what we need to do, right? Everything is like when you talk to the average woman or, or man, really. I mean, everybody will always tell you, man, I'm just doing what I got to do. I'm just doing what I got to do. I'm here because I need to be. I'm at work today because I need to be. If I am not here today, the whole thing doesn't work. The place may be shut down. If I don't show up today, there are 500 kids whose IEPs don't get stamped and signed. If I don't show up today, who the hell is getting? There are 5,000 employees who won't get paid today if I don't show up because I'm the payroll, right? And granted, that is life. We have to make money. We have to pay these bills. But when we're talking about trying to find yourself and a sense of happiness and your place of peace in this world, the biggest thing for the collective is going to be reawakening your senses. Like, what do you desire? Like, I get it. We all have careers and things like that, and those are beautiful. You're supposed to. But what about your weekend time? What about your free time? What about replacing TV with a hobby, or an old hobby with a new hobby, or a new hobby, like something that you've been doing for the last few years with something you really used to love a long time ago, which would indeed help you get back to your inner child and would help your heart space to grow. It's I hope I'm making sense today because when I read, I just go and I get a little, but the collective needs to work on discovering their senses of things that make them happy, the things that make you proud of yourself and make you whole. Um, there's a lot in this world that we have to do, but one of the things that people forget about is you do have to take care of you. You do have to have these experiences and you do have to live. So how do we make that the most enjoyable for ourselves so that our inner child can live, so that the children that we have, for some of us that do, have a less sense of responsibility and a better sense of belonging and a better sense of direction and where they want to go in their lives. Cat, let's follow this spirit animal and embark on a profound journey of self-discovery. Heart, believe in your heart that you are meant to live a life full of passion, purpose, magic, and miracles. For the chosen ones who are ascending, the people who have had to leave things behind, the people who have had to cut people off because it wasn't working, no matter if they were friends or family. There are people out here who are really trying to find their soul tribe. And I got to tell you, out of everything that I've been looking at in the astrological transits, it's coming. Jupiter and Pluto are here, and they did not come to play. There are a lot of people who are going to be blessed in luck, and there are a lot of people who are going to be blessed in the karma that they have reaped and things like that. But we're not here to talk about that today because I don't care about that. Some of you may have cats as pets. Um, some of you may have a dog. Some of you may be fans of artwork. And if you are, like, let's say you're a person who kind of just likes to watch, but you don't really do, Fridays are a Venus day. It is better to pull on Venus's energy at night than during the day, but if you can and you have time, start to paint, draw, try to make your world a little bit more beautiful, if you will. A lot of people are working on trying to manifest a counterpart, and when that is something that is at the back of your mind, when it comes to putting intentions out there, one of the things that can be fruitful for you is artwork. So whether it's by clay, crochet, knitting, even if you're a writer, change the color of your ink. That's crazy. Yeah, because every candle has colors. Every candle has colors and meanings. Then it's safe to say, and there's power in the pen. There is much, much power in the pen. So there has to be meanings for each color of ink and what it helps for manifestation. So if it does, and I can find it, if it does, and I can find it, I will post it. If that, because it's funny how I thought that. But a lot of you are trying to figure out where you want to go, what you want to do, right? With Jupiter being in the transit, I did notice that a lot of people may be having some traveling going on. And let's say you're one of those people who do have the time and you do have the money, and you're like, you know what? I want to make a trip. Why don't you try aligning that trip with something that your heart desires? And I'm not talking love, because I hear you. A lot of people, that's why they come to tarot, right? But what I'm saying is, if you're looking to attract something, there's a different way you're going to have to go about it. So I would say about you and something that you want to discover, your senses, something involving the five senses, maybe. You know, it is, the weather's getting warmer, and where I am in Massachusetts, there's always like these crazy food events. Now, I'm not a foodie at all. I don't like to eat, but it is a great way to meet people. It is a great way to socialize. It is a damn good way to network and hand out your business cards so you can spend more time meeting people, socializing, and making what they would call a passive income as opposed to constantly punching the clock. You know what I'm saying? I hope that this summer for me, what I would like to do is find more time to go places like that I want to go. Like, I love to go out to certain places, but I have a major, major aversion to the sun, to the migraine disease. So there's that. But I want to make that part of my spiritual bucket list. Spending more time outside. Some of you may have children. Maybe a writer. And if you are not, may I suggest that as a way to channel some of your stagnant energy. If you are frustrated, especially, right? Like, because let me say this. You know how a lot of people, they lean out, everybody does. They lean to their friends and their family for support. But a lot of the times, and especially if you're a chosen one or a star seed or someone who is trying to find, their place in the world. Let's see, here it goes again. It's right there again. Um, you can't tell everybody your plans. You can't tell everybody your business. Nobody, a lot of times, they're not going to support you. They may take that idea for themselves and run with it, but they're not going to let you know it's a good thing. So if you must, take some time, right? And spend time writing instead. Like, let's say you just broke up with a toxic friend. Let's just say that, right? And you always call this friend like every time you have a problem. Instead of calling this friend, because that's sometimes how, people will fall back into the same bad circles, is because they need that camaraderie. They need that person. But I'm getting the energy of some people who are in a limbo phase, people who are being moved by spirit, people who are being protected by God, because there are people that are trying to stop them that mean them don't mean them any good. So I feel like these people should not be giving their ideas, their thoughts, their prayers to other people. They need to be selfish. You need to spend time writing down those things to yourself. Like, let's say you have a bad day at work, right? And you always call this one friend a bitch about your bad days at work because they got a shitty job too. So they know what a shitty job is like. For that, my favorite advice for that is write it and burn it. Oh, that feels good. Write it and burn it. Okay, that's always a good one. Or I mean, hey, everybody loves the sound of the shredder. You don't have to keep it. The one things that I would recommend keeping are your musings, the thoughts that you're having, because those will help you. You can, like I'm telling you, there are some people I'm getting the energy of that are gonna look back like time is time. Like they have already jumped and shifted the timeline, and because of that, they're sitting still while things change and new energies come into play for them. So it's like I'm here in a year from now, and I know that's a long time, but what I'm saying is, like a year from now, but that's exactly what I was thinking. I was just trying to figure out the words to put it out there. Like a year from now, your whole life is going to change. And it's going to happen so fast that you're going to be like, holy shit, what was that? So write it down. If you feel lonely right now, if people are pissing you off, if you feel like maybe you're not getting your just due at work, maybe, whatever. Your finances could be like not where you desire them to be or something like that. I mean, just start writing things down and just, you know, I'm telling you, because some of you have a story in you. And I think that's why that is. Some of you have a story in you. Some of you could live on a farm. You could be cultivating a new start for yourself as well. You also may, I don't like that. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense if you are cultivating a new start for yourself. You may be having some opposition in the workforce or in a personal situation. I'm getting the energy of a spirit, baby. Yeah. There's a spirit, baby. Wow. So this is weird. Oh my God. And that's what this trip has to do with. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is crazy. So if you are a person who's been waiting for shit to shift and you're waiting for things to change, right? It's not going to change here. The shift fully takes place when you move. And I'm not saying like get up, throw everything in your car and run away today. What I'm saying is there's a baby that's waiting to be born, right? And they can't come in because you're still tied to a karmic. But they on their way back. Yeah, they are. The karmic is definitely on their way back. And that's why the spirit baby's here. If you are a person who has been waiting for a while to conceive a child, and it's funny because when I had looked at the energy for was Taurus, Virgo, and I think it was Gemini. Those like the three signs I saw that could be expecting, and but it came around the solar eclipse. Like Gemini, it was twins. But the thing with the solar eclipse is that doesn't just cover one day. The solar eclipse, that effect hits that day, but it lingers for a year. So something, I did say something about a year. And Jupiter is here. So blessings are starting to make their way in, but the changes have to hit and they don't come in until you get rid of somebody. Now, you may have already gotten rid of this person. I'm pretty sure you have because they wouldn't be on their way back if you hadn't gotten rid of them. So, but yeah, you have a karmic in your midst and they are making their way back to you. Your angels are protecting you from this person, though. They don't like them. Your ancestors are the ones who really don't like them. I'm really, hold on. Yeah, your ancestors don't like them. And this person is not supposed to be with you. They were like a lesson that you were supposed to like meet and do something and keep it pushing. Yeah. But this other person, it's already written. It just hasn't finished itself because right now free will is at play. And this person is about to bring their dusty ass back. And they are going to try you. Oh man, they're gonna try you. Now here is the thing, because I could see this one of two ways. So let's say you don't want to mess with this person, right? This person has two options. They can either love bomb you to get what they want, or they can mess with you. Like they have one or two things. They can either love bomb you because that's what they're good at. If they can't love bomb you and seduce you, they are going to lose their ever loving mind. But here's the thing. Oh God. They're going to do it in such a trifling way, right? You may like when this person does this, you probably want to knock their lights out. And that's why they're coming back, because they want to take something away from you. They got two choices. This person has two things on their mind. They either would like to get pregnant by you or get you pregnant to stall you and stop this from happening, or they can eviscerate you verbally and get you to snap in a way that will be unfavorable to you. I don't know how that is. It's something that's going to look bad on you either way, because that's what they want. They want you to look publicly bad. But this is tied to your finances, or they could be after your finances. You may have married this person, but I honestly, what I do know is that there is a baby that is waiting to be born, and you have a partner that's written in the stars. If you know your birth chart, check out where your Jupiter placement is. That's where your husband is. Jupiter and Juno. Well, husband, wife, whatever. The real one, not your karmic, not the person that, you know, you had your children with, but there's a specific person that is for you. And they are waiting for you to crush this karmic. It's funny. I'm seeing like, do you remember I don't know, like if you ever saw the movie Mulan? At the end of the movie, the ancestors were having this big old party because she did it. They didn't think she was going to do it. And Mulan did it. And they were having this big old party. But that's what I'm seeing in my head is like these spirits, like drinking and dancing and like swinging each other around. Like they are so happy and proud of you. Now, so this karmic relationship has something to do with your finances. You may have to lose something to gain something. And you may feel like, did I do the right thing? Did I do the right thing? But you are. You are you and this person that you're supposed to get with. The karmics already had readings done on you several times, so they know that you're supposed to meet somebody else, right? Now, because you're separated, excuse, they may have panicked, and now they're at a point like, oh shit, I gotta go back because this person's a little too free for me. And if you're free, that means you're able to heal. And if you're able to heal, that means you're able to meet your counterpart, and they can't have that. So they're about to come back, and they're gonna start some shit because the person that you're supposed to meet, them, you guys are gonna create the spirit baby. A spiritual baby will be born, and I'm hearing, what's that? Harry Potter. So it's supposed to be. That's interesting. Hold on, let me get some more cards because I know what I'm hearing in my head, so I'm kind of just flowing. But this spirit baby is gonna be so powerful, and you two are gonna have like this dynamic love. Maybe you're someone who maybe has never even been in love before, really. Like you kind of just partnered up with people for whatever reason, but you've never really been in love. This person is gonna have you so happy. Everybody's gonna be like, what the heck is going on? What does he have? And that's what this karmic doesn't want, right? So they're afraid that if you get with this person, it's pretty much wraps curtains for them, and they can't have that. This is gonna be a good look, and your ancestors will be very, very proud of you. I mean, they already are because you're not around this person anymore. But the warning is that if you allow this person to take you out of character, because that's what they want. If you allow this person to take you out of character, you're going to lose something bigger that you don't even know about yet. Like, it's crazy. I get mad because as much as I can see, there's a lot that they won't show me. But it's like I'm seeing a vault, and it's dusty, it's old as hell. Like, I mean, an iron gate vault, um, like they used to use in the old banks. And it's like just full of papers and like these gold bars and collecting interest. I want to say it seems like something's been collecting interest. Something's been collecting interest. Something was supposed to be. Now I'm gonna tell you what this says. I don't agree with it. I'm gonna just tell you what it says. The person that you're supposed to get up with, right? They're a past life person. You don't know them. You never met them. They may be. They may know of your karmic, but they're not with them. If that makes any sense. But whatever this dusty person has done to you, they want you to forgive them. Now, I'm not saying they as in the dusty. Although the Dusty's probably going to ask you for forgiveness. But what I'm saying is that it's a past life person, but it requires you somehow practicing forgiveness. Now, this is where I show you how uberly human I am. Because, I mean, people always think that spiritualists are just like, these holier than thou people. Man, listen here. God forgives. If you want forgiveness from me, you better go talk to the man upstairs because I can't help you. I don't got, I don't, I don't know what to tell you. I really, really don't. I hear it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Um, this is a person who you feel like may have persecuted you or may have mistreated you. And truthfully, they're supposed to, so that you can learn a lesson about your self-worth. Okay. And now that, I guess, is why they are making a beeline back for you, because forgiveness can be done like without even dealing with the person. So, and if you're spiritual, they know that you already know that. So, I recommend a cord cutting ritual if that's up your alley. Not get somebody else to do it, but I really wouldn't recommend anybody working on something like that for me. That's something you got to do yourself when you're in a good, clear mind. But there is a energy of a mean, vicious person or two, maybe four, right? And like I said, this can only go a couple of ways. They can either seduce you, and if that doesn't work, they're going to try to eviscerate you. Because then and only there can they make you the villain. Apparently, they've been trying to make you the villain already. They've been at it. You just protected from it. So you probably don't like know about it. They probably just do it behind the scenes. But they're going to show you who they are. They're about to. The mask has cometh off. And either you going to take them back as the piece of trash they are, because they have zero plans on changing. Or they can run your name into the ground. Or, I mean, what I'm seeing is someone having like this tantrum. They could be of a smaller stature. Um, maybe have something wrong with them. I'm seeing uh, a bad left, a bad leg. Um, um, maybe this person just got injured recently, or it's an old injury. that has come back due to a new injury. You know how like somehow like sometimes like you have like an arm you broke or something when you were like a kid, and then something happens to you, and then it's completely like 10 times worse on the second break. That's what I'm saying. But I'm seeing this person has having like a full-fledged tantrum, right? It's I'm I'm seeing this from my higher self, so give me a second. I don't like that because it's always weird. Okay, right. So this person is like stomping their feet and throwing a tantrum, and they're saying a lot of nasty things, right? And there's a lot of people around. Um, they want a reaction from you. They want a reaction from you, right? Now, this can go one of two ways. This person can get hurt by you or by somebody in the crowd. Or you could simply allow this person to have their tirade. Because what I'm hearing is it's going to show who they are. Like it shows, I'm hearing us versus them, Takeoff and Quavo. So it's like, yeah, so apparently so this person has tried to tell everybody that you're the villain, that there's something wrong with you, you're evil, you're crazy, right? But they've been away from you for so long, they don't have your healing energy anymore. They don't have is this person using sex magic on you? Yo, that's wild. So it's like this person is fucked up without you. Yo, they are so fucked up. They need you. But yeah, that's why the seduction. That's why I kept hearing that. Like, why would somebody want to screw somebody they haven't seen in so long? What is that about? Why would they want to sleep with somebody they hate? Sex magic. There's something about this person's vagina or wing that is not right. They are doing something and they try to do something to you, and apparently maybe like every time they do, that's when they get like their bravado, right? They get like this boost of energy. They get this um newfound confidence and everything when they exchange energy with you, right? So they swap with you, and you're feeling tired, you're feeling drained, you're frustrated, you have a lot going on, you feel overworked, overwhelmed, and this person is like out here wilding in the streets. This person could live in a warmer climate, somewhere in the south, maybe, or like here, like below the belt, like the equator, or maybe the Bible Belt. I don't know. Like I'm just hearing like a belt. So I don't know what that means. But yeah, they travel a lot. They are hoping that you welcome them back. So they, oh boy. No, 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 no. I don't know who this is, but they're related to Lucifer. They're related to Lucifer. I'm gonna tell you that much. Okay? When the devil cannot reach you, they send something you really, really need. And this must have been something at the time you really, really needed because boy, oh boy, they about to come back and try some shit. And here's the thing. Besides the fact that this person is probably burning like the Dickens, let's leave that part out. Let's leave that all to the side. Let's leave to the side that this person is also done some sex magic on you or trying to again. Let's leave all that out. Push that right to the side, right? They ain't shit. Ain't shit. This person is cold and calculating and they're out of ideas. So the only thing they can do is try to take from you. I don't know what you got, but they want it. They want it badly. And it seems like they're watching you a lot. They're obsessed. Do you have a home business, like a start business, like a startup, something you do from home, like you work for yourself or something? They so this person, they're gonna come at you like they don't have shit. They don't. But deja vu. They don't have shit. But there's something you need. What it yo, like you have to figure this out for yourself. There's something you need. And this person, they're gonna try to play like they can give it to you because they have been spying on you for a while and they've been watching you and they see how you move. They're fully aware that they can, like get either like align themselves with you for the greater good or something. But yeah, they align themselves with you for the greater good. But if they can't for their greater good, not the greater good, like the utmost good of society, mankind, your family, your loved ones, nah. They doing it for themselves. I'm sorry. Let me put this way. They're doing it for themselves. They want to do something to you, and it's not a good thing. They want to do something awful. I swear, I'm tired because I really do try to sit here and make myself all Madari, love and light, and da 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 da. I want to share messages of the angels and the helps and the. I don't get that shit, and it makes me mad. It makes me mad because I really tried that. I really want to, like, I swear, when I thought, like, when I started doing tarot, like, I always tell people, like, it's about my happiness. It is. But all I be picking up on is nastiness. All I ever pick up on is nastiness. I just heard my grandmama over my shoulder. All I ever pick up on is nastiness. And I don't like it. It's one of those things, honestly, that sometimes they be like, well, darn it. I don't want to, because, yeah, this person's watching you. They're watching you. You have a passed on loved one, though. And that's why I was saying it's interesting because somebody's going to send you a message, but it's going to be from somebody else. Yep. They need something from you, right? We have guide, homeless, and Criminal, right? They're gonna send somebody else to send a message for them. I hear check your temperature, burn them. Whenever somebody tries to check your temperature, burn that bitch. Hell no. Uh-uh. No, 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 no. And yeah, so there's a third party here. This person is extremely childish towards you, and they're watching you because you have something that they want. You have something that they want, and they think that you're very smart. They think that you can create. I'm also hearing this person might think that you're a witch. Yeah, because they're not doing well. Well, this is funny. So this person is so fucked up right now that they think that you did something to them. Yo, that's funny as hell. They think that you're the reason for all their problems, even though. Wait, does that was the first card out here? Were they like this when you met them? They were like this when you met them, and they're still saying it's you. Oh boy. Okay. Well, isn't that a shame? It's sneaky, for darn sure. But they're watching you. Yep. You guys very well may have some high spiritual ranking. Don't drink with anybody. Anybody. Okay? Don't drink with anybody, especially if they know this person. Don't accept anything. When I say anything, if you know the story of the Alamo and Thanksgiving, the Trojan horse, all of those things, all three of those items were given as a gift. The Trojan horse rolled in, presented to the city at the gates as a beautiful, beautiful gift to the king, right? Then there was the Alamo. They gave blankets that were riddled with disease to the Mexicans. Same thing with the Native Americans. Don't take shit. I don't give a damn if it's a sweater. If they send an Amazon package to your house, field goal that thing. Don't accept anything. Nothing. I don't care if it's a pencil. Don't take it. Don't touch it. Don't take it. Let me tell you why. Simply because this person is lost. They're losing. They're not the king of their own castle. They don't even have a castle because it's already clear that they're homeless. We've established that one several times, right? This person's a fucking clown. Y'all was my mad because I came out here and a nice, peaceful, sunny energy, and now I'm mad. They're mad though. Now, this person's a motherfucking clown. They are a person who had to take from you in order to have some sweat doing better. They feel like it's fun. The funny thing is, this person always knew that you were like this, like when they walked up on you. It's funny. Even when they match, feeling real charitable that day. Because you fucking volunteered your services to the devil's child. Oh man. Oh boy. And like I said, they're a little bit of a nomad. They're a little nomad. Seeker of horizons. Adventurer. Someone who goes on long journeys. But the thing that sticks out here with genius is, like I said, I've said about 3, 4, 5 times, this person watches you through a computer or a phone or whatever, is the first one. Bearer of gifts. Like I said, don't take shit from this person. If anything comes to your house as a gift, don't take it. If it comes as a gift for your children, you can drop it off at the closest hospital if you must. Because there are some people who, oh well, I don't want to throw things away. What if it's something for the kids? Okay. You can go in your phone and look up local shelter and drop it right off. You don't have to worry about that. You do not have to worry about that. That's fine. You just go drop it off someplace else. You don't need it. You don't need it. Now, like I said, this person has plans. They want to small talk you. They want to get drunk with you. They want to party with you. Whatever the heck it is that they do, they want to do it with you. They have plans on swindling you so that they can take from you. They have plans on acting like they love you, but they don't. And the craziest thing is, they have, for all every idiot in the world, there's always 16 more idiots behind they dumbasses, man. Ask somebody coaching them to do this shit. When the truth is, they really need to be seeing a fucking physician for the problems they got. Because they're a fucking idiot. And I keep saying it. If people, because this is it, people spent half the time on themselves as they do fucking with other people, then they would have what you have. And they wouldn't need to fuck with you. They wouldn't have to worry and get all these readings to ask, oh, what is this person doing? Who's coming towards them? Because they would already have this shit themselves. But they don't. And that's why they need you. And if you won't give to them, they're going to try to tear you down. They're going to tear your name down. They're going to talk bad about you. They're going to get your friends and your family involved to try to do it too, because misery loves company. But Spirit wants you to know that there's something so good on the other side for you. They won't show me what it is. All I see is the event itself. I see a smaller statured person. Another person who's like, and then I also had a different vision of this person, and then they're down on the ground. Now, like I said, free will is at play here. This happened because it had to happen for you. But what happens next and how you go about it is 100% up to you. Like I told you before, your elders are proud of you. Believe it or not, there's someone in this person's circle that is a big fan of yours. And they don't believe shit this person says about you. Not a damn thing. You have people who cheer for you in this person's camp. They do it quietly, but they're cheering for you. There are people that don't believe this person. They walk around running their mouths to anybody who listen. Oh, I left this person. They were like this, blah, blah, blah. They weren't taking care of this. They couldn't do that, blah, 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 blah. And everybody else is around. I'm like, they hear this story every day. Every day. This person doesn't shut the fuck up. They don't shut the fuck up. And the thing is, from what I can imagine, they don't say anything to you. So here's the thing. They're going to come back, right? And they're going to try to swindle you. But the I love you, we're family, whatever. Whoever this person is to you, whether they're a friend, a family member, a lover, whatever, that's what they're going to try to come back on. And the second you don't go for it, they're going to snap. They're going to snap. They're going to lose their rabid minds. But Spirit wants you to let them lose their mind so that the world can see that the Emperor's got no clothes. And if you don't know what I mean by that, take 5 minutes and you can even look up the story. The Emperor's New Clothes. The Emperor's got no clothes. And everybody's going to see it. But if you retaliate in the moment, if you speak back to this person, if you try to argue with this person, there's something that you have the potential of missing out on. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's like maybe somebody wants to give something to you. Maybe somebody wants to help you. Maybe you're being offered a new job and you're maybe just too mad to even notice it. Maybe this person says or has to say something that tells on them. And by you arguing with them, you'll miss it. So I'm hearing something from Wayne. Let the thing talk like she's sitting on Maury. Let it happen. Let it happen. Give it to whoever you call your creator, whether it's God, your ancestors. If you love them all, I mean, I do, but everybody has their own religious affiliations and spiritual beliefs. So whatever you believe in, whoever you pray to, up it. Be grateful. Be thankful. Take stock and be grateful. That's what I'm hearing. Be grateful. Because if you didn't have anything, they wouldn't want to take something from you. And you wouldn't have anything somebody could take from you. You don't see. Well, I mean, homeless people do rob other homeless people. But what I'm saying is, see, I'm telling you, that's why my problem is I can play both sides of the coin all day long. What I'm saying is, like, if you didn't have shit, they wouldn't want to take it from you. Nobody just walks up to a random person on a street corner and is like, hey, give me your stuff. No, they got it hard enough. Another person on the street may take something from a person on the street because the have and the have nots. If you have shoes and I don't, I'm going to need those. But as human beings who work and live and drive and have their own things going on, somebody would not want to take from you if you did not have something valuable to take and harness. They wouldn't be trying as hard. And they damn sure would not need a ton of people to do it either. Like, let's be real. If you want something, like, you know the saying, taking candy from a baby. Would you send 6 people to rob your baby nephew for a lollipop? No. Would you send 3 people to, you know, like rob your kid or something for their allowance money? Hell no, you could do that yourself. But if it was that easy, you could do it yourself, you know? But clearly, if you need more than a few, you weak as hell and your target's big. And if you stand alone, because clearly you do, the only person you're protected by is spirit. You have ancestors that love you so much, and they are like in the back, like, yeah. And they're cheering for you every step of the way. And you've done such a good job. But you got to get through this. I am so proud of you all. I love you all. I have to go feed my cat and charge my cell phone. So thank you for hanging with Stiletto Soulwork Tarot today. I will be back in a little bit after I charge my devices, and we'll do some more. I love you all. Mwah. Yo, have a great fucking day. And like I said, I'm going to be back in a little bit after I handle my stuff. I appreciate you all. I love you all. I thank you so much for hanging with me. I had a good time. Remember that meditation? Satanama. Okay? Saturn. Nope, Jupiter, Saturn, Sun, Mercury. Get to it. Holy shit, there is a fucking bee. Holy crap, and I am very allergic. I did bring my EpiPen though. Have a good day.